Hello there, boys and girls in the Minecraft universe. SentreNet here with another tutorial on the channel. Today, I want to show you guys how to make a very simple and easy and cheap, completely lossless melon and pumpkin farm. This thing actually is really cool, and it fits in one chunk. There's nothing extravagant about this. It just kind of sits there and hums along, and it works, and you will never have to worry about this. Like I said, it's lossless, it's great, and it is very good for servers and realms since you can keep it in one chunk. It's not crazy redstone heavy, and you guys can build whatever kind of shell around this that you want. This is kind of what I just threw together, but you guys are far more creative with the buildy stuff than I am. And I'm going to be building this on the Bedrock server, and I can't wait to show you guys what I planned over there. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you guys need for this build. You're going to need 14 pistons, 2 hoppers, 6 powered rails, 24 regular rails, 1 observer, 15 bits of redstone. You're going to need 28 bits of dirt. You're going to need some torches, obviously not a stack, more like 3 or 4 depending on how you want it lit up. You're going to need some melon seeds or pumpkin seeds. You're going to need 14 of whichever one you decide to do, or you can mix and match in this farm, which is really cool. You need a mine cart with hopper, and then you're going to need some stuff to get the planting done. So a hoe, doesn't have to be wooden, whatever you want. You're going to need some bone meal if you don't want to sit around and wait for the stalks to grow. You're going to need a couple of trapdoors if you care about having it beautiful down underneath the farm, and I'll show you guys that, don't worry. And you're going to need a double chest. And then some kind of building blocks, really whatever palette you want, it really doesn't matter. That piece is completely up to you guys. I only want to show you guys what the redstone looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this stuff and talk about a couple things that I don't have in the chest of supplies that you need. So, powering the rails can be done in one of two ways. You can either use a lever that is either under or next to the blocks, or you can use redstone blocks to get that done. And switch back over. I'm terrible at inventory management, especially in tutorials. So let me go ahead and I'll grab some levers. I'm probably not going to use them. I'm going to go ahead and just use redstone blocks for this. And we're going to run it over and we're going to grab, let's see. So chunky torch, that's how I'm laying out all the chunks. Made by my buddy FizzCannon. There's a link down in the description. Make sure you guys go down there and check it out. And while you're down there, please leave a like on this video and make sure you subscribe if you guys are new. If you're not new, love you guys. Thank you for always coming back and supporting me. So here's our chunk boundaries. I'm basically coming in at an angle by 1. I'm going to go down by, I'm already messing up my own tutorial at the very beginning. You actually only have to go down by 1 block. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this all the way over for 14 blocks. Just like this, and then you're going to go back and it's going to be 2 wide, just like that. Now, if you guys are like me and you like to dig out underneath your base, you should probably put something down like cobblestone or something so that you know that you've got a redstone thing up there. I'm going to go ahead and grab some rails. I'm going to put 2 right here. I'm going to use redstone blocks, 1 there, and I'm going to grab 3 powered rails, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then it's going to be regular rails coming all the way over. I'm going to skip the end here for now and come back over here and do regular rails coming all the way back over just like that. We want 1, 2, 3 empty that line up with the 3 on that side. Now I'm going to break this out. I'm going to break this out. I'm going to break this out, and I'm going to go ahead and come down here and grab my chest just like that. The chests are going to go right here at the end if I can figure out how to fly. You're going to grab your 2 hoppers and 1 going into each side of the back of that double chest. I'm going to grab a regular rail and crouch, put a regular rail there, regular rail there. I'm going to break this block out, and I'm going to go ahead and stick my redstone block right there. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys what I mean when I say that you can do this without using redstone blocks. What I can do is I can stick my dirt back, I can grab my lever, I can stick the lever on the side and turn it on, and then if I grab my powered rails, the powered rails are going to be powered just like that. So as you can see, that's using a redstone block. This is using a lever. Has the same effect, which is really cool. And then I'm just going to cover that up just because why not just cover it up? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our dirt. This can be done with grass as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this over top of all of our rails that we have down here. Just like this. I did. Come on. And before I cover it up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab our minecart. I'm gonna shove the minecart with Hopper down there just so I don't have to worry about it later. Sometimes it's a pain to get in and out of there, so I'm gonna throw it right there in the corner, give it a little nudge, and it's gonna spin around continuously, and it's never gonna be something that we have to worry about, which is really cool. So some of what I'm gonna show you guys next is gonna be aesthetics. I like to put stairs over here on the end. Makes it easy to get in and out of the chest and kind of keeps it concealed. But like I said, you guys can do whatever you want on the aesthetic side. I'm just going to focus on getting the build itself in. Go ahead and grab my hoe. I'm going to till out everything in the back row that is on the upper level. And since I did melons on that other one, I'm going to go ahead and do pumpkins for this one. And there's going to be a world download down in the description. I do that with all of my tutorials so you guys can look and you guys can see what I did. It will have the original build that is over there, and then we'll also have the one that we used for the tutorial. I'm going to use bone meal for this because I don't want to sit around and wait for these to grow. It's kind of a pain. It takes forever, and it always drives everybody crazy with these kinds of farms, having to sit here and actually wait for those to grow. I don't know. It's a weird one. Now, let's see. We're almost to the end. All right, cool. So that is all 14. Now, they will all grow right here on this row that's right in front of them, which is great. And we're going to go ahead and get into the redstone part of this build. So, observers, if you're looking down, it is going to emit the signal above it. And that is actually what we want right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the middle block. Go ahead and go a little bit higher. This is going to watch the stalks and see when they change. And they change whenever they grow a block into any available block that's next to them. Now, I know I'm not the first one to make a tutorial like this. I just wanted to do this because I like making farms for people to sit here and use and enjoy in their own worlds. I'm going to use acacia because acacia is, yep, it's my block of choice, always has been. But first, I'm going to go ahead and grab the pistons. Now, the placement of the pistons can be really interesting. So what I actually recommend you guys do is you get some placeholder blocks, place them above the entire row that is in the front. You're going to end up removing all of these. Excuse me, gotta clear my throat. Sorry, getting over cold. But like I said, I wanted to get this out. I'm going to make it on the Broke Rock server. So your pistons are all going to face down. They do not need to be sticky. There's absolutely no reason to make them sticky. So just go ahead and do this just like that. And are we good? We're good there. So I'm going to go ahead and break out the blocks that I placed on top just like that. I'm going to grab my redstone. And your redstone dust is going to go on top of all of your pistons and on top of the observer. So the observer is going to be watching that. Whenever that grows, it's going to fire out the top, and it is going to make all of these pistons go off. The pistons are going to crush anything that grows in front of them, just like that, as you can see over here. Hi, guys. Nice. So these are all melons. This is not fired because that one has not gone off yet, but it's really safe and it's good for servers. Now, you do have to encase this whole thing because I will show you here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and increase our ticking speed. Let's see, game rule, random tick speed. I always forget what that's called. A random tick speed will let us increase this all the way to 4096, just like that. And they're all going to start growing. They're going to start growing like crazy, just like that. And then at some point, the one that is right here is going to go ahead and grow, and all of it is going to get crushed. Our minecart is going back and forth on the bottom. It's going to pick all of that up. But like I said, you need to encase this whole thing so that you don't have pumpkins or melons flying out of the front. And if I come back over here, you can see that everything, once the minecart gets all the way around, come on, minecart, don't make me look bad. The minecart's picking everything up. It's going to drop it off right there. Let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about with the trap doors. Some people don't like to be able to see the minecart going back and forth, so I just put trapdoors there. It kind of hides it a little bit. I don't know, just something that I like for the build, so I really hope this is useful for all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, go down there, smash that like button if you guys liked it, and subscribe, obviously, if you're new. If you're not new, love you guys. Thank you for always coming back and subscribing. This is safe for realms, servers, great build. Put something awesome around it, and feel free to send me pictures over on Twitter so that I can see it. And that stuff flew out because random tick speed is going nuts, so don't worry about that. This is SentreNet. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.